College football week 5. We're ready for your action. Friday and Saturday college football. Got Sniper Wes. I'm Tony K. Let's jump right in with your college football week 5 action. Wes is going to take a look at a Friday night hot side for everyone. Wes, welcome back.
Yeah, absolutely. A pleasure to be here. Love these picks and parlays videos. Love getting the channel going again. I am going to look at Friday night here. So fantastic matchup. You get Virginia and FSU. FSU is actually on the road here. So Tommy Castellanos, he's probably going to play here. So obviously he left that Kent State game. He had a lower leg injury. He did not need to return because they were blowing Kent State out, which everybody knew they would. But he's probably going to play here. But here's the deal. I mean, this Virginia team and their offense especially is no joke, Tony. They're a really good offense. Even Mike Norvell, he was saying in the press that, man, we got to work on our defensive game plan here because their offense is very dangerous. The Seminoles, they do lead the country in scoring, 58 points per game, 628 yards per game. But again, you know, some of that is against scrubs like Kent State. But I think the Cavaliers can hang tough here, man. They're going to be up for FSU. And also remember, the Seminoles, they have Miami on deck, which is a gigantic game. It's another Florida rivalry. So they could be looking ahead a little bit here, even though it is, you know, conference play. But I like Virginia. It's come down to +6.5 at some books. If you can find +7, God bless you, get +7. But I like Virginia to hang tough here versus the Florida State Seminoles.
All right. Let's get everybody started with a Friday night play. Build a little bankroll for your weekend college football here at picksandparlays.net. I'm going to take a look at a matchup here. Kicks off early. Oh, I spelled noon wrong, but you know what I mean. 12 noon Eastern on Saturday. Cincinnati 2-1 record so far. Kansas 3-1. Current line on this game is Kansas -4.5, 55.5. And Kansas, boy, they've been dominating at home this season over the years, especially this year, outscoring their opponents 118-24. Quarterback Jaden Daniels, very good. How about 12 touchdowns so far? He's leading the college football right now with 12 TD passes. He's playing great. This is the first true road game for Cincinnati. Don't underestimate them. Their defense is very good. They played Nebraska tough, and despite being only 2-6 their last 8 ATS on the road, I think Cincinnati's going to hang tough in this one. But I think the best play here is to go under the total, under 55.5. I like between Cincinnati and Kansas. This Cincinnati Bearcats defense is for real. They're traveling on the road. I think they'll contain the Kansas pass, force them to try to run the ball and keep it close. But I think the safer play is under 55.5. If I had to pick a side, I'd go with Cincy plus the points.
Yeah, I like that play. I think Cincy's going to be an active dog as well, and I do think that the game goes under the total.
Glad you agree. Let's move along here. We got a Friday night game for you. We got Saturday early action. Now we have a mid-afternoon play. Before Wes gets to that, guys, make sure you give us a like, subscribe, and a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, thumbs up. Hit that notification bell down below. You'll be notified each and every time a new football video comes out. And be sure to visit picksandparlays.net. Premium plays, free picks, and more. Check out my page. Check out Sniper Wes and get those winners going this weekend in college and NFL football. Wes, what do you got for us?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll get to my second game here momentarily, but it's just a great weekend of college football, to be honest with you. All this conference play. It's finally the first week where you see a lot of close spreads where, you know, any team can really win a lot of these games, as I just looked down the board here. And not only that, you know, we get a full day of college football, and then we get treated to morning NFL, right? The Vikings and Steelers are right across the pond. They're playing in Ireland. And the Vikings are actually playing 2 straight in Europe. I think they play in London after this Ireland game. So just you get football all day Saturday. You have to wake up early, watch football on Sunday, and then you get football all day Sunday. So it's just a great time of year. Don't forget Major League Baseball is going on too. UFC, WNBA, CFL, all sorts of sports going on. We have NBA around the corner, NHL around the corner, college basketball right around the corner too. So all sorts of ways to make money over at the website, picksandparlays.net, the #1 sports consultant in the business. Enough of the promo. I will go ahead and get to my second play here. So Ohio State and Washington. Okay. So fantastic matchup. I think this is the first time the Buckeyes have ever played in Washington against the Huskies, but both teams are 3-0. Washington's 3-0 to the over. The Buckeyes, they had a bye last week, so they've had a lot of time to prepare for this game. The Huskies, they played Colorado State, UC Davis, and Washington State, so they have not been tested yet. They played nobody so far. They're getting almost double digits at home, but the line is heading toward them. I saw the line was +9 for Washington yesterday. Now it's +8. So Washington is getting some money here. But I am going to look at the total here. Washington, they put up a ton of points, even in those games versus the scrubs, and I get their versus scrubs. But Damon Williams Jr., he passed for 300 yards. He rushed for 88 against Washington State. He looked really good. Julian Sayin for the Buckeyes, he's thrown for 779 yards on the season, 8 touchdowns. I think is going to get this Buckeye offense rolling. I think there's a lot of points here. The total, I actually personally bet it at 51.5, and it's gone up to 52.5. I agree with the move. I think it's sharp money, and I'm going to go over 52.5 between Ohio State and Washington here.
All right. Great stuff. Before I get to my final college football selection, like Wes said, a lot of action going this weekend between NFL and Sunday all day long. We do have another doubleheader in the NFL on Monday, plus the baseball playoffs will be getting underway. There may be some tiebreaker games on Monday. We'll see how the season pans out. But check out all the picks and parlays as well at picksandparlays.net. One final play. It's the big one here. Saturday night, number 6. Oregon travels to number 3, Penn State. And this is in my backyard. This is going to be a whiteout in Penn State. A lot of people hyped up, excited about this game. Line keeps going up. It opened at 1.5. It's currently up to 3.5 right now. And I think we got a live dog here with Oregon. Neither team really played much of a schedule. Penn State played Nevada, Florida International, and Villanova. Really nobody. I mean, at least Oregon played Northwestern and Oklahoma State. I mean, Oklahoma State's having a down year. They just fired their head coach. Big rival game last week against Oregon State. But Oregon can really move the ball. They have a lot of team speed. Their quarterback, Dante Moore, is having a great season. And the way James Franklin coaches in close games, I think you got to take the underdog in this one. I think it's going to be tight here. I like Oregon plus the points. James Franklin, 4-20. 4-20 is his record against top 20 teams and against top 5 teams. I know Oregon's ranked 6, but against top 5 teams, he's 1-15. Just doesn't win these close games. He's terrible clock manager, and I think it's going to come down to the wire. If Penn State does win, I think it'll be by a field goal. I'll gladly take the 3.5 points with the Oregon Ducks in this one. It should be a great game, and I'm really looking forward to it on Saturday night.
The James Franklin fade is for real. Let me tell you what, I've been fading him in all these big games, and I think it's going to happen here again. I think he's going to blow it. How many games does he have to lose before they get rid of him? That's the eternal question there at Penn State.
They always say here, he's a nice guy. He's a great recruiter. You got to win the big games. You can hire anyone to be a nice guy. But hopefully they get the job done. I'm a big Penn State fan. But I just don't see them winning by more than 3 points on Saturday night.
Yeah. Well, big weekend, Tony. I have UFC going. I have CFL going, all sorts of stuff on the website. So picksandparlays.net, the #1 sports consultant in the business. Go ahead and check out mine and Tony's packages over there over the weekend. And hopefully we make you money.
Absolutely, guys. Give us a like, subscribe, thumbs up. Visit our pages, picksandparlays.net. My college football. 16-5 start to the season, so red hot, and we'll have some plays going Friday and a bunch of them on Saturday. So be sure to check them out. Wes, thanks for joining us, and guys, good luck with your action this week.
Let's cash into